Take your Bibles and turn to the book of Mark. We are working our way through the book of Mark, and we're going to look this morning at the end of Mark chapter 9. So if you'll find Mark chapter 9, and then verse 30, that's where we'll pick it up today. As we watch Jesus teach his disciples. A couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we dealt with faithlessness. You remember that a man had brought his son to Jesus to be cleansed of the demon that was in him, and the disciples just couldn't deal with it. And when Jesus came, of course, he dealt with it. And then the disciples asked what was wrong, and they lacked faith. They lacked prayer. They lacked fasting. We learned about that 2 weeks ago. As I came to this section, I looked at it, and I thought, boy, there's a lot of different things here. If you look at verse 30, it says, they departed thence and passed through Galilee, and he would not that any man should know it, for he taught his disciples and said unto them, the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and after that he is killed, he shall rise the third day. So he tells them again about his impending death. He did that in chapter 8. Remember at the beginning of this chapter, as they were headed down the mountain after the transfiguration, he had told them about his coming death and resurrection. And then in the next section, they're in Capernaum, and they're in the house, and he asks, what is it that you disputed among yourselves by the way? And they didn't want to tell him. Why not? Because they were arguing over who is the greatest. That's another topic. And then we come to the children. Verse 36, he took a child and set him in the midst of them, and when he had taken him in his arms, he said unto them, whosoever shall receive one of such children in my name receiveth me, and whosoever shall receive me receiveth not me, but